God says, I will leave you if you don't watch this now. You will be hospitalized in the next 2 days. You will receive 1.7 billion in your bank account if you open this message immediately. But if you skip, you won't receive the money. Child, hear me now. You are standing at the edge of something that will change everything. This is not a moment to scroll past. You have cried behind closed doors. You've asked why the pain won't let up, why every breakthrough feels like it slips away at the last second. I am not speaking to everyone. I am speaking to you. What you do right now matters more than you understand. Stop and stay with me. This isn't just a message. It's the moment you've been praying for. Comment Amen right now if your heart feels like it's racing and you know deep down this is not a coincidence. I want you to hear me clearly. What I said at the start wasn't a threat. It's a warning born of love. When I say I will leave, I do not mean I will abandon you forever. But if you ignore my voice when I am crying out to rescue you, you will miss the window I have opened. This is a door of favor, a door of deliverance. You don't need to understand it fully. You only need to obey. There are blessings that are unlocked not by effort, but by timing. And your time is now. You've waited for things to change, but you haven't realized I've already sent the change. You're waiting for me to move, but I've already moved. I need you to recognize it, or it will pass you by. I'm not withholding the blessing. I'm holding it in front of you. Reach for it. Open your heart. Don't let this moment die in doubt. You've said you believe in me. But now I'm asking, do you trust me enough to follow without knowing the whole plan? Do you trust me enough to pause your routine and lean in? Because I'm doing something that can't wait. I see the battles you're fighting in silence. The pressure you've been under, the fear that's tried to smother your joy. I know about the nights you've laid awake, wondering if your prayers bounced off the ceiling. They didn't. I caught everyone. Comment 11 if you believe I am the one speaking to you now. I am the God who parts seas and crushes lions. I am the one who speaks to storms, and they bow. And still I choose to whisper to you, not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. The attacks have been heavy because the call on your life is weighty. But what you don't see is that the enemy is terrified of what I'm about to release through you. That's why he's tried to break you before you step into it. There is a divine transaction waiting to happen. What you're about to receive is not just about money, healing, or comfort. It is a confirmation of who you are in me. I am getting ready to restore what you thought was lost. I'm not just adding to your life. I'm redeeming it. I'm not just answering your request. I'm rewriting your story. You will not be hospitalized. That diagnosis will not stand. That sudden attack you don't see coming, I already went ahead of you and blocked it. You don't feel it, but you're surrounded. Heaven is fighting for you in this very moment. I assigned angels to your room last night. Your name was spoken in my throne room. You think I've been silent, but I've been working behind the scenes to bring about a miracle that no one can take credit for. You've asked me for confirmation. This is it. You said, God, if you're really with me, show me in a way I can't deny. I am doing that now. You stumbled on this not by chance, but by purpose. My hand led you here. My voice is guiding you through these words. This is the moment that shifts everything. I will never lie to you. I do not need to exaggerate to get your attention. I need you to understand the gravity of this. If you harden your heart now, the blessing I've prepared will not reach you in time. Just like the Israelites in the wilderness, many miss the promise, not because I didn't provide it, but because they refused to believe. Don't let that be your story. The number is not what matters. It's not about 1.7 billion. It's about what it represents. Restoration, overflow, compensation for every tear, every year of loss, every betrayal, and every stolen moment. I am a just God. I do not forget. I repay. When I give, it is pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You have been faithful in places where no one saw. You held on when it felt useless. You gave when you had little left. That did not go unnoticed. What's coming to you is not luck. It's harvest and it's due. Others will call it sudden, but I call it appointed. There will be people who won't believe this is from me. Let them talk. Let them doubt. They didn't see you on your knees. They didn't hear your cries. But I did. This breakthrough has your name written in my hand, and nothing will stop what I have sealed. No delay, no demon, no distraction. I am not here to entertain you. I am here to shift you, to wake you up before you miss what I have tailor-made for you. You don't need to strive for it. You only need to surrender to it. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for your yes. There is something holy happening even now as you read this. The air around you is changing. Peace is coming in. Chains are breaking in silence. Your name is being whispered in rooms of influence. I have assigned people to favor you who haven't even met you yet. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stay close. The shaking is not punishment. It's preparation. I'm tearing down what can't stay so I can build what must rise. Some losses were protection. Some endings were my mercy. Some delays were my deliverance. I saw the traps you didn't see, and I rerouted your path before the enemy could pull the trigger. I held your soul when your heart was breaking. I caught every tear you wiped away in silence. I didn't let you fall apart. Even when it felt like the world around you was collapsing, you are still here because I have more for you. Comment 22 if you trust that I'm not finished with you yet. Every delay you faced was a setup for a more perfect alignment. The enemy thought he buried you, but I was planting you. What looked like rejection was my redirection. You prayed for open doors, but you didn't see how some of those doors led to destruction. So I closed them. I blocked what you thought you wanted to protect what I knew you needed. You don't see it all yet, but you will. And when you do, you'll thank me for what didn't happen, just as much as you'll praise me for what did. I know how weary your soul has become. I see the weariness behind your eyes. You've been pouring from an empty cup, hoping that someone would notice, that someone would care. I noticed. I cared. I've been waiting to refill you. But you've got to come to me first. not to people, not to opinions, not to empty distractions. I'm your source. Everything else is temporary, but I am eternal. There's something holy being stirred in your spirit. Can you feel it, that stirring isn't random? It's a signal. Your season is changing. You're about to step into something that's been hidden in plain sight. I've been preparing it behind the veil. You weren't ready then, but you are now. The pain shaped you. The fire refined you. And now the blessing won't break you because you've been built for it. The miracle isn't coming. It's already been sent. The breakthrough isn't waiting. It's arriving. The healing isn't future tense. It's forming now. The provision isn't being debated in heaven. It's been dispatched with your name on it. My angels are moving even as you read this. That feeling you have right now is not your imagination. It's my spirit confirming to your heart what your eyes haven't seen yet. Comment 333 if you are ready to walk into what I've already made ready for you. You think you're waiting on me, but I've been waiting on you to believe again, to hope again, to trust me again. Not with just your words, but with your whole life. I don't need you to have all the answers. I need your surrender. Your faith, even mustard seed faith, will move mountains. And right now, the mountain you thought you'd never get past is already trembling at my word. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. I still call you chosen. I still call you mine. I still declare favor over your name. You've been walking through shadows, but I've been walking beside you in them. Even when you didn't feel me, even when you couldn't hear me, I never left. I am the same God who turned water into wine, who gave sight to the blind, who called Lazarus out of the tomb. And I am still working miracles today. I don't just do miracles. I am the miracle. And I'm working one in you. You don't have to force it. You only have to believe. There will be voices that try to distract you, to tell you it's too late, that the promise is too big that you missed it. But my word is final. What I spoke over your life, no human opinion can cancel. What I've set into motion, no force of darkness can stop. I've seen the end from the beginning, and victory is still your portion. The storm you're in isn't proof that I've left you. It's proof that you're too dangerous to the enemy's plans. He wants you to back down before you realize the authority you carry in me. Don't you see you're not just surviving this storm? You're being positioned by it. The very winds that feel like they're pushing you back are actually pushing you forward into destiny. You've been asking for confirmation, for clarity, for a sign. Let this be the one. I've brought this word to your eyes because I'm not done writing your story. I am the author and the finisher of your faith. And this chapter isn't over yet. Not with tears, not with loss, not with silence. The best part is still unfolding. I will heal what broke you. I will provide what was stolen. I will strengthen what's been weakened. I will revive what's been dead. You may feel like your best days are behind you, but what if I told you that your best prayers haven't even been prayed yet? What if I told you that I've been saving the most beautiful pages for last? I don't care how long you've been in the wilderness. I am still the God who provides manna in dry places. I am still the God who brings water from the rock. I am still the God who never loses track of his children. Even when they feel lost, you are seen. You are loved. You are held. There are moments that shift entire lifetimes. This is one of them. You have a choice now. To ignore it, or to receive it, to walk away, or to walk through the door I've opened. I'm not forcing you, but I am inviting you. And this invitation will not stay open forever. I know it's hard to believe when everything around you feels the opposite. I know doubt whispers louder when the miracle seems too big. But I never asked you to carry the how. I only asked you to trust who. And I am that I am. I am faithful. I am true. I am good. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. Let them call you crazy for believing. Let them mock your hope. Noah looked foolish until it started to rain. Joseph was hated until he wore the crown. Esther was hidden until it was her moment to stand. What looks delayed is actually divine. You will laugh again. You will dance again. You will breathe again without heaviness. Joy is returning. Favor is rising. Peace is falling over your life like rain. You will wake up and feel lightness in your chest again. The dark cloud is lifting. The burden is being removed. I am making all things new. And one day soon, you will look back on this exact moment and say, that's the day everything changed. Not because of what you felt, but because of what you believed. You believed me. And that was enough to shift heaven. It might bend under pressure. It might grow in silence. But it is still alive. And what I planted, I will water. What I started, I will finish. You were not born to be broken. You were born for this moment. Comment 555 if your heart still believes in miracles. I never promised that life would be easy, but I did promise I would never leave you. And I haven't. When the world turned its back on you, I turned my face toward you. When people forgot you, I remembered. When others gave up on you, I stayed. Even when you tried to walk away from me, I followed. My love doesn't expire. My patience doesn't run dry. My mercy renews every single morning just for you. There is so much I've hidden in you that hasn't even been seen yet. There's a strength buried under your pain. There's a purpose wrapped around your tears. You thought you were just trying to survive, but I've been shaping you into a warrior. That's why the trials have been so heavy. That's why it felt like you were under attack again and again. It's because of the calling on your life. You don't fight ordinary battles because you don't carry an ordinary destiny. You've been asking, why me? But I say because I chose you out of all the generations, all the souls I set my eyes on you for such a time as this. You are not average. You are not forgotten. You are a carrier of my glory. I placed my spirit inside of you, and nothing can separate you from my love. Not failure, not shame, not doubt, not even time. Comment 1212 if you're still expecting me to show up in power. I'm not looking for perfection. I never was. I'm looking for surrender. I'm looking for the one who will say, even if I don't see it yet, I'll still believe, because that kind of faith moves me. That kind of faith opens floodgates. That kind of faith shifts families, heals bodies, breaks generational curses, and sets fire to dry bones. You've been quiet for too long, believing your voice doesn't matter. But I gave you that voice to declare life, to speak light in dark places, to war in prayer when others have given up. Stop shrinking back. Stop doubting what I've placed in you. The world needs your voice. I need you to open your mouth and speak what I've spoken to you. Don't let fear silence what faith has birthed. I know what you've lost. I saw what was taken from you. And I promise you this: nothing that the enemy stole will go unreturned. I am a God of justice. I'm not only going to restore it, I'm going to double it. And not just what you lost, but what you never got to experience because of the delay. You will not leave this season empty-handed. I'm filling your hands and your heart. The blessing coming your way is not because of who you impressed. It's because of who you endured with. You walked with me through storms when it would have been easier to give up. You trusted me when I was silent. You believed when everything told you to stop. And now heaven is responding. Your pain has a purpose. Your journey has weight. Your obedience has unlocked doors that others didn't even see. You're about to walk into rooms you didn't apply for. You're going to receive favor that doesn't make sense to the world, and they will ask how it happened. You will say, God did it. This next chapter is not going to look like the last one. You've been prepared in private. Now I will honor you in public. What I do for you will make others watch in awe. But it will not be to make you proud. It will be to show my glory through you. They will know I am real because of what I do in your life. You've been praying. God, just give me a sign. This is your sign. You didn't find these words. These words found you. They are not coincidence. They are confirmation. This is me speaking directly to your spirit, stirring the deepest parts of you, waking up the dreams you buried, reviving the hope you thought had died. What's coming will not just bless you. It will bless your children and your children's children. I am changing your entire bloodline. Generational bondage is breaking. Where there was addiction, there will be freedom. Where there was divorce, there will be covenant. Where there was poverty, there will be abundance. I am not just healing you. I am healing everything connected to you. You won't have to chase what's next. It will come to you. You won't have to force doors to open. I'm unlocking them from the inside. And when you walk through, you'll know it wasn't your strength. It was my grace. I want you to remember this when it happens. Don't forget me. Don't forget who brought you through. Give me the glory. Keep me at the center. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I'm not just visiting your life, I'm taking over. I'm clearing out every lie you believed about yourself, every limitation that was spoken over you, every curse that tried to follow you. I am breaking it off now. You are not what they said. You are not what you did. You are what I declared. And I said you are redeemed. It's time to come out of hiding. Come out of fear. Come out of survival mode. I am calling you to rise. There is a crown on your head. You just forgot you were royalty. But I'm here to remind you, you are seated with me in heavenly places. You're not begging for scraps. You are dining at the King's table. This moment is not the end. It's the beginning of everything I promised you. And no, you didn't miss it. You didn't mess it up beyond repair. I am still working it out. I am still bringing it together. Even when you think it's too late, I show up right on time because I am the Alpha and the Omega. Time bows to me. Even in your weakest hour, you were still covered. Even when you thought you lost all protection, I had angels standing guard. Your prayers have built altars in heaven, and the fire is still burning. Every whisper of faith was heard. Every desperate cry reached me. I was anchoring your soul in me, not in what I could give you. You've been trained by the fire, and now I will trust you with a reward. You didn't just survive that season. You outlasted the enemy's plan. You are still standing, and that alone is proof that I am with you. Comment 777 if you believe I carried you through what should have destroyed you. You are not reading this because you're lucky. You are reading this because you are chosen. I want you to stop believing that your best days are behind you. I don't recycle blessings. I release fresh ones. You don't need to relive your past to find purpose. Your future is not in reverse. Look forward. What I am doing in your life now will make everything before this look small in comparison. I'm not repeating old miracles. I'm writing new ones. You've been walking through closed doors and unanswered questions, but I want you to know that I haven't forgotten what I promised you. My word does not return empty. My timing is perfect. Some of what you lost was only temporary. Some of what you cried over was me clearing space. You thought it was rejection, but it was redirection. I've been pulling you out of things that could never carry the weight of the anointing I've placed on you. It's been lonely at times, hasn't it? The people you thought would stay walked away. The support you expected never showed up. But I never needed a crowd to bless you. My miracles don't depend on human approval. I will elevate you in silence and vindicate you in public. I'm not building your life on applause. I'm building it on my promise. And what I build, no man can tear down. Comment 999 if you trust that what's coming is greater than what's gone. I want you to breathe. Really breathe. The pressure you felt is lifting. The weight on your chest is being removed. I'm not just healing your situation. I'm healing your heart. The ache you've carried. The constant sense of not being enough. The thoughts that you're too broken or too late. I'm silencing those lies right now. You are not damaged goods. You are not forgotten. You are not beyond my reach. I knew exactly who you were when I called you. I saw every mistake you would make, every time you would fall, every time you would doubt, and I still chose you. I do not change my mind like people do. My love is not based on your performance. It's based on my covenant with you, and that covenant is eternal. I am not surprised by your weakness. I am not ashamed of your struggle. I meet you in the mess and lift you from it. You don't have to pretend to be strong around me. I am your strength. Let your tears fall. I collect every single one. Nothing you feel is too heavy for me. Nothing you've done is too dark for me to redeem. I didn't come for the perfect. I came for the willing. There are things you've kept hidden, wounds you don't talk about, fears you've buried under busyness. But I see them, and I want to heal them. Not just for a moment, but forever. I am doing a deep work in you, one that will leave you free from what's haunted you. This is not just breakthrough. This is deliverance. You have been under spiritual attack because of what you carry. The enemy saw your potential before you did. That's why you've been under so much pressure. But what he meant for evil, I'm turning for good. I'm using every wound as a weapon, every trial as a testimony, every weakness as a doorway for my strength. And yes, there will be restoration of what was lost. Finances, relationships, peace, health. But even more than that, I'm restoring your confidence in me, your trust in my voice, your joy in my presence. You don't need to chase blessings. You need to stay close to me. The blessings will follow. I am not finished with you. I'm just getting started. Don't let tiredness speak louder than truth. Don't let discouragement rewrite what I've promised. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not happening. I am not a man that I should lie. If I said it, I will do it. If I promised it, I will perform it. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This storm will pass. This season will shift. This weight will lift. You will see the sun again. You will smile without pretending. You will rest without fear. I will cause rivers to flow in the desert. I will bring beauty from the ashes. I will restore the years the locusts have eaten. You haven't missed your moment. You haven't messed up your miracle. Nothing is too hard for me. I'm not limited by what limits you. I am the God who opens wombs, shuts lions' mouths, parts seas, and stills storms. And I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. You think it's over, but I'm saying it's just beginning. You think the chapter has closed, but I'm about to write something new. Something holy, something you didn't even know to ask for. I'm the God who does exceedingly and abundantly above all you can ask or imagine. And I'm doing it for you not because of who you are, but because of who I am. I am your Father, your defender, your deliverer. I am your shelter, your shepherd, your savior. I don't just walk with you. I go before you. I'm already in your tomorrow, preparing the ground for what you'll walk into. You will not walk into chaos. You will walk into divine order. The attacks are ending. The warfare is breaking. The doors are opening. The provision is coming. You will not be put to shame. You will not be mocked. You will not be left behind. I am making a way, and no one can block it. I want you to rest in me. Not to strive, not to panic, but to rest. Rest in knowing I've got it covered. Rest in knowing I love you more than you could ever imagine. Rest in knowing you're not alone in this. I'm with you. I'm for you. I'm in you. And very soon, when you see it all come to pass, you'll remember this moment. You'll remember these words. You'll say, God was speaking to me. God knew. God cared. God moved. And your testimony will become someone else's hope. Your story will carry light, and your life will point others back to me. I am not just trying to fix your situation. I'm healing your identity. I'm taking the shame, the fear, the weight of past choices, and I'm lifting it off your shoulders. You don't have to carry what I've already paid for. I didn't just die to save your soul. I rose to restore your life. Comment 1010 if you believe this is not the end, but your beginning. Stop calling yourself unworthy when I've already called you chosen. Stop replaying every mistake when I've already covered them with my grace. You are not who your past says you are. You are who I say you are. And I say you are redeemed, cleansed, set apart, called, and anointed. Yes, you. Even with the pain, even with the questions, even with the scars, nothing disqualifies you from my love. This isn't just about turning your life around. This is about awakening something in you that's been asleep. That part of you that used to believe for more, that used to dream big, that still felt joy in the little things. The enemy tried to numb you, tried to shut your heart down. But I'm reviving that heart right now. I'm breathing life back into dry places. You are not too far gone. And it's not too late. You've seen glimpses of what I can do. But what's coming will not be a glimpse. It will be a flood. I am not releasing a drop of blessing. I'm opening the floodgates. There will be overflow. Not just enough for you, but enough to bless others around you. You will become a well for people who are thirsty. You will be a light to those in darkness. You've suffered in silence, but your breakthrough will speak loudly. I see your weariness. I know how hard it's been. People see your smile, but I see the heaviness behind it. The way you push through your day trying to be strong for everyone else, but inside you feel like you're breaking. Let me carry you. I didn't ask you to carry this alone. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, not your performance. I don't love you more when you're strong. I love you the same even when you're falling apart. Comment 1515 if you're ready to lay your burdens down and receive peace. You keep waiting for the right moment to start again, to get things right. But I want you to know, the right moment is now. Not when everything's perfect, not when you've figured it all out. Come to me as you are. Let me be the one to heal, restore, and renew. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to hide. I know you fully, and I love you completely. Your prayers have not gone unanswered. Some were answered in ways you didn't recognize. Some are still unfolding behind the scenes, and some have been reserved for this exact moment. You've been asking me, when will it be my turn? I am telling you now, it's your turn. Not because you earned it, but because I'm faithful to what I promised. There is a shift happening in the spirit. What was delayed is being released. What was blocked is being opened. What was broken is being mended. The turnaround is real. The restoration is real. The breakthrough is not coming someday. It is forming now. I am making all things new. And your name is on the list of those I'm blessing in this season. The battle has been heavy because the blessing is weighty. The enemy only attacks what he fears. He tried to wear you down before the miracle could arrive. He tried to cloud your mind so you wouldn't recognize the moment when it came. But my spirit in you is greater than every storm, and you are still here standing stronger than you realize, ready for what comes next. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Do not look at your circumstances. Look at me. Do not measure your hope based on what you see, but on what I've spoken. I created the universe with a word, and that same word is working in your life. Nothing is too difficult for me. No obstacle is too big. No timeline is too late. I am not confined by what the world says is possible. I have a way of turning graves into gardens. I bring beauty out of ashes. I bring peace in the middle of chaos. I am not asking you to figure it all out. I am asking you to trust that I already have. The reason it hasn't made sense is because I'm doing something you've never seen before. I'm writing a new kind of story with your life. One that carries my fingerprints in every detail. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt rob you of what I'm trying to give you. I am not finished blessing you. I'm not finished healing you. I'm not finished using you. This season may have been hard, but it's not wasted. It's the soil where new life is breaking through. Your faith didn't die. It's just being reborn in a stronger, deeper way. I want you to imagine what it feels like to wake up free from the worry that's been tormenting you. That's what I have planned for you. I want you to picture what it feels like to live without carrying the shame you've worn for so long. That's what I'm giving you. I want you to see your life through my eyes, covered in grace, marked with purpose, destined for glory. There will be people who don't understand how you're still standing. Don't worry about explaining it. Just tell them, God held me. There will be people who wonder how you were blessed after all you've been through. Just point to me and say, it was the Lord. You don't need to convince anyone. Your life will be the evidence. Your peace will speak. Your joy will speak. Your testimony will speak. And yes, there will be joy. Not fleeting happiness, but real deep, unshakable joy. Joy that doesn't come from things, but from knowing who you are and whose you are. Joy that flows even in storms. Joy that sings in the valley. I'm not giving you something temporary. I'm giving you something eternal. You've walked through fire, but you didn't burn. You passed through waters, but you weren't swept away. I was with you then, and I'm with you now. And soon you will see what all the waiting was for. Soon you'll understand why I said not yet. It wasn't because I was denying you. It was because I was preparing something better than you asked for. I was the one holding your heart steady when it was breaking. I was the one pulling you through nights when you didn't know how you'd make it to the morning. And now, here you are, still breathing, still standing. That is not your strength. That is my grace. Comment 1717 if you know it's only God who brought you this far. I want you to look back for a moment, not to stay in the past, but to see how far we've come. You've been through what many couldn't handle. You've survived pain that would have crushed others. You've walked through silence, betrayal, disappointment, and heartbreak. And yet, here you are. That's not coincidence. That's not survival. That's purpose. That's destiny. That's me. There were attacks you didn't even see. Things that were sent to break you that never reached you because I blocked them. You think it was just luck that certain things didn't happen. It wasn't luck. It was me. I surrounded you with protection. Even in your most vulnerable moments, you were not alone. Angels were stationed around you. I rebuked what tried to destroy you. This is why the enemy has fought you so hard, because he knew what was coming. He knew what I had placed inside of you. He knew you were marked, and he wanted to break your spirit before the blessing could reach you. But he failed because no matter what came against you, you kept going. Even if it was crawling, you moved. Even if it was with tears in your eyes, you prayed. Even if your heart was heavy, you praised me, and I saw it all. There are things I'm about to release in your life that eyes haven't seen and ears haven't heard. What I'm doing in you will silence every voice that doubted you. I don't need you to prove anything to anyone. I will do that through my works in your life. I will lift you in such a way that no one will be able to deny that my hand was upon you all along. Comment Amen if you're ready to receive what heaven has been holding for you. You thought the delay meant denial, but the delay was design. I was building you, stretching you, preparing you for a blessing that wouldn't crush you. The old version of you couldn't carry what I'm about to place in your hands. That's why the pruning had to happen. That's why some relationships had to end. That's why I shut some doors you were crying over. I saw what you couldn't. What's ahead is not just favor, it's fulfillment. You've had moments of breakthrough, but I'm bringing you into a season of sustained peace. No more living from miracle to miracle, constantly surviving. I'm giving you stability. I'm placing you on solid ground. You won't be tossed by the wind anymore. You're going to walk in confidence, knowing that I've established your steps. A neuroscientist says, yes, a 9-word script long buried in government files can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have no idea the kind of strength that has grown inside of you while you waited. The enemy thought he was weakening you, but I've been turning pressure into power. I've been giving you the kind of authority that only comes from walking through fire and choosing faith anyway. That kind of faith moves mountains. That kind of faith shifts generations. I know what you've lost. I know what it cost you to keep going. But nothing you've suffered will be wasted. I will return it to you multiplied. And what I give you next will make up for every silent season, every unanswered prayer, every lonely night. You will understand why you had to wait, and it will be worth every second. Your name is being spoken in places you haven't walked into yet. I'm arranging divine connections. People are being moved to bless you without even knowing why. That's how I work. I position people, I open doors, I align hearts. And when it all comes together, it will feel like suddenly. But I've been orchestrating it all along. You don't need to compete or compare. What I've prepared for you is custom. Your path is unique. Your story is sacred. What's ahead of you isn't something you have to chase. It will find you because it's already written. Your steps are ordered. Your breakthrough is scheduled. It's not delayed. It's on time. You will not end this year the same way you started it. You will not finish this season empty. I'm releasing double for your trouble beauty, for ashes, praise for heaviness. There will be a shift in your finances, a shift in your relationships, a shift in your spirit, and you will know it was me, not luck, not coincidence, not timing, but your God showing up for you in undeniable ways. You may not feel ready, but that's the point. I use the unlikely. I call the unqualified. I move through the broken. I shine through the cracked. I get glory in places the world ignores. That's why I chose you. You carry a story that will make others believe again. You carry oil that only comes from being crushed. And now it's time to pour. Your life is about to become proof of my goodness. Even the people who counted you out will stand in awe. Not because you're trying to impress them, but because I am about to do something in your life that no one will be able to explain away. This is what I want you to remember. I love you. I have never stopped loving you. My love is not performance-based. It's unconditional. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to fight for it. You just have to receive it. Let my love wash over you. Let it heal every place where you've been bruised, abandoned, overlooked, or misunderstood. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are seen. You are heard. You are wanted. And I, the Lord your God, have carved your name into the palm of my hand. I do not forget what I created. I do not walk away from what I love. You are mine, and I will never leave you. He will whisper lies to make you question your value. But I've already declared you priceless. You are not the mistakes you made. You are not the decisions you regret. You are the one I chose before the foundations of the world. Comment Amen if you're receiving the love that never lets go. You've held on through storms no one else knew about. You've carried burdens quietly showing strength when all you felt was exhaustion. I've watched you wake up and press forward even when you had nothing left to give. That silent faith has touched heaven. That private pain has never been ignored. I've seen every bit of it, and I am turning it into glory. The pain you've walked through will not define you. It will not be the final chapter. I am using it to build something beautiful. The enemy wanted it to leave you bitter, but I'm using it to make you better. The sorrow is being traded for strength. The confusion is being replaced with clarity. The heaviness is lifting now. Even as you read these words, you may have lost years to fear, lost people to betrayal, lost confidence through failure, but none of it is wasted. I am the God who restores time. I redeem lost seasons. I bring laughter where there was mourning, and I fill empty places with overflowing peace. You don't need to go searching for what you lost. I will bring what's meant for you into your life at exactly the right time. Comment 1-1 if you believe restoration is already on the way. I want to speak to your heart right now. I know how long you've waited. I know how much it hurts to see others move forward while you feel stuck. But your pace is not a reflection of your worth. What I've been preparing for you is not small, and that's why it's taken time. I've been shaping it carefully because what's coming is meant to last. I'm not interested in temporary fixes. I'm giving you lasting peace. I'm not offering empty promises. I'm giving you foundations that cannot be shaken. What I'm building in your life isn't for just one season. It's for generations. Your obedience today is unlocking blessings that will touch people you haven't even met yet. There are moments coming that will make you forget the pain of the past. That's not fantasy. That's my promise. I will wipe away every tear. I will fill the cracks in your heart. I will give you a joy that runs deeper than what circumstances can touch. You will laugh again. Not forced laughter, not surface-level smiles, but the kind of laughter that bubbles up from healing, from freedom, from real peace. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been trying to hold it all together, but I never asked you to do this on your own. I am your strength. I am your refuge. I am your covering. And when you feel weakest, that's when I am strongest in you. Don't push yourself to the edge thinking you need to earn my love. You already have it. I didn't wait for you to get it all right before I loved you. I've loved you at your worst. There's no pit too deep for my mercy, no distance too far for my reach. I'm not intimidated by your questions, your past, or your pain. I step into the middle of it and speak life. And that's what I'm doing now. I am reviving what was dead, breathing into what was forgotten, speaking into what you gave up on. This is your awakening, not just to your purpose, but to your identity. You are more than the labels this world gave you, more than the trauma you endured, more than the rejections you've collected. You are my beloved, my chosen, my warrior, my child. Let go of what you can't control. Hand it to me. Release the outcome. Trust the process. Stop rehearsing the worst-case scenario and begin expecting me to show up, because I will. I always do. And when I do, it's always better than what you imagined. I've seen your hands open in surrender. I've seen your faith even when it's only been a flicker. I've seen your heart break, and I've been near. I never walked away from you. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was the one holding the pieces of your soul together when you didn't think you'd make it through another day. This isn't just encouragement. This is activation. I'm stirring something inside of you that's been buried under survival. You were made for more than just making it through. You were made to carry fire, to carry light, to carry my spirit. You were made to walk in power, not fear. You were made to speak truth and shift atmospheres. Do not be afraid of the next step. You won't be walking into it alone. I am already there. I am already in that conversation, already in that door you're about to walk through, already in that opportunity that's coming. Don't talk yourself out of what I've prepared. It's real, it's ready, and it's yours. You don't need to compete for what I've promised you. You don't need to beg for what I've already written in your story. You only need to believe and keep walking, even when it's hard, even when you can't see the full picture. Faith is not about knowing how. It's about trusting who. And you can trust me. You've asked me, is it really going to happen? And I answer now, yes. Not because of your strength, but because of mine. Not because you earned it, but because I declared it, and I do not change. I do not lie. I do not fail. I'm going to bring beauty from your brokenness. I'm going to turn your mourning into dancing. I'm going to pour out peace where there's been anxiety. And when it happens, you'll know it was me. You'll feel the shift. You'll see the evidence. You'll carry the fruit of what you thought would never come. So don't let go now. You're closer than you think. Don't quit now. The breakthrough is not just a promise. It's a reality that's about to crash into your life. Keep holding on. Keep believing. Keep trusting. I am not a distant God. I have been closer than your breath. You just didn't realize that. My presence doesn't always shout. Sometimes it waits. Sometimes it surrounds you without announcing itself. But I was always there in the car when you wept, in the room when you felt empty, in the night when no one checked in. I never missed a moment of your pain, You've looked at others and thought, they're ahead of me. Their prayers were answered, their door opened. But comparison is a lie. The path I have you on is not delayed. It's designed. You're not late. You're right on schedule for your assignment. I'm not rushing you. I'm preparing you. And when the appointed time comes, it won't be a fight to step into what's yours. It'll be like stepping into shoes that were custom made. Comment 2 if you trust that your timing is protected by heaven. What's been weighing on your heart lately hasn't gone unnoticed. You've been holding questions that feel too heavy to say out loud. Questions like, am I really enough? Or, will things ever change for me? And I say this to you, you were enough before you even began. Your value was never in your performance. It was in your identity. You are mine. You were formed by my hands. Your worth isn't fragile. It's sealed in my love. The enemy tried to steal your voice, your identity, your courage, but I am restoring every piece that was taken. I am placing boldness back in your spirit. I am reviving the passion you thought was gone, that fire you felt long ago. It's not extinguished. It's been guarded, protected for such a time as this. And now I'm fanning it into flame. You don't need to try harder to be loved. You don't have to work to earn what I freely give. My love doesn't increase when you succeed or disappear when you fail. It is constant, and when everything else in your life feels unstable, my love will anchor you. My grace will catch you. My presence will never leave you. You've grown more than you realize. You've matured in silence. You've become stronger while others thought you were weak. The version of you standing here today is not who you were a year ago. And that's a testimony. That's a miracle. That's proof of my faithfulness. Stop downplaying your growth. Stop being ashamed of how long it's taken. Healing is not a race. It's a journey. And I've walked every step with you. Comment 333 if you believe that your healing is already happening. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've asked me to open a door, but what I'm doing is even bigger. I'm rebuilding the foundation. I'm making sure that when the blessing arrives, it doesn't crush you. That your character can carry the weight of favor. That your peace can outlast the pressure, that your faith won't collapse under the spotlight. There is a shift coming to your household. A peace that will change the atmosphere. Arguments will turn into understanding. Distance will be bridged. Cold hearts will soften. I am mending what was broken, not just in you, but around you. Healing isn't just for you. It will touch your family, your children, your children's children. This is generational. Some of the things I'm about to give you, you didn't even pray for because you didn't think they were possible. But I see the dreams you were too afraid to speak aloud. I see the desires you buried under survival, and I am resurrecting them. Not to tease you, but to fulfill what I placed in you from the beginning. You didn't make those dreams up. I gave them to you. And I intend to bring them to life. This is your moment to breathe again, to stand tall. Not because everything is perfect, but because you know who walks beside you. I'm not calling you to live by what you see. I'm calling you to live by what I've spoken. You've made it through storms that were sent to drown you. And you didn't just survive, you were refined. That fire didn't burn you. It brought out the gold in you. Now you're stepping into the season you prayed for with tears in your eyes and hope in your heart. It won't look like how you imagined,